The premise of this book is that Bess was picked for the Face of the Year contest. 8 lucky contestants get to be models for a week. Whoever does best will be offered a real modeling contract. In retrospect, this is hilarious because that's basically the premise of the hit reality show America's Next Top Model. Now we know where they got the idea from.
Argo Font Book Review, Argo Font Book Review.
The modeling contest takes place in Chicago, just like the fashion mysteries in books 4 and 30. Bess shows up about an hour late. Dang it, Bess! She arrives right when everyone else is doing a photo shoot by the lake. We meet the various characters here. Nancy makes friends with Kelly Conroy, the friendly reporter. Kelly helps Nancy solve the mystery by doing some research. Normally, Bess would fill that role, but, Bess is modeling today. Tom Fortner and Bettina Vasquez are the ones running the contest, and Roger Harlan is a handsome actor who's in some of the shots. Of course, there's also the 8 models in the contest. 8 of them! Good luck remembering them all! The 2 that stand out the most are Heather Richards, the jerk who serves as suspect number 4, and Maggie Adams, the nice girl who ends up winning. Heather asks to switch places during the shot. Maggie swaps with her, and the railing breaks behind Maggie. She falls into the water, and Roger dives in to save her. Heather makes fun of Maggie for almost drowning, because Heather is a jerk. Nancy discovers the railing was cut on purpose, but Tom brushes it off as vandalism, not sabotage. Tom later switches envelopes, so Roger is paired with Heather when he should have been paired with Maggie. The girls get makeovers, and the culprit attacks. The culprit puts chemicals in hair bottles, so one girl has her hair burned off. The culprit rips one of the dresses to shreds, and the culprit breaks the exercise rings at the park shoot, so when Bess uses them, she falls into a pit of mud. Heather makes pig jokes at Bess's expense. I'm surprised Nancy didn't pick Heather up and throw her in the mud. Bettina sneaks outside for a secret meeting. She gives away all the details of the contest, and she purposely tries to make the company look bad. We learn that the person she's meeting is a gossip columnist. Bettina hates her boss, and she's trying to get revenge by trashing the competition. Bettina isn't the culprit, but I think Nancy should tell Bettina's boss about this anyway. That's not good behavior. The girls are trapped in an elevator, and Bess's personal photography session gets ruined when someone steals the photographer's camera. The photographer is furious, and he refuses to work with Bess ever again, like it's her fault or something. Bess is given a new photographer, and she's disappointed to learn that he shoots book covers for a living. A book cover photographer? Who cares about book photos? Bess makes several derogatory remarks about books. She must not know she's in one. But she changes her mind when she sees the new photographer is a hot guy. Typical Bess. They take photos at Buckingham Fountain. The culprit strikes again and fixes it so the fountain shoots out purple paint instead of water. Oh no! The culprit also messes up the dresses, but not Heather's. The culprit never sabotages Heather, which makes her one of the prime suspects. Kelly discovers Heather's real name is Gloria Smithson. She's done professional modeling before, which is against contest rules. She's also been to prison, which might be against contest rules. Just because she's a teenage ex-con, it doesn't make her any less beautiful. Nancy and Kelly confront Heather, but she claims she's innocent. Of course, this is Heather, so she does it in a real jerky fashion. Remember the sabotage railing in the first chapter? Nancy found Roger's tie tack near a hacksaw at the crime scene. Nancy waits 100 pages before confronting Roger about it. Whew, that's quite a wait. Roger is so innocent looking, Nancy knows he's not the culprit. No one can fake that level of sincerity. We're talking about a professional actor here, Nancy. Did you forget that? Nancy gets a threatening message. The culprit attacks the girls with itching powder, and Bettina helps with another gossip column. The break in the case comes when the culprit steals photos from the fountain shoot. Kelly took candid shots, and they reveal Tom sabotaging the fountain. At the awards banquet, Tom is about to announce Heather as the winner when Kelly steals the card and announces Maggie is the real winner. Heather is furious, and she openly declares Tom was sabotaging the competition to help her win. She blackmailed him into doing this after she caught him breaking the railing on the first day of the contest. Roger punches Tom out, and they find all the incriminating evidence in Tom's briefcase. The end. Post-book follow-up. The plot twist at the end was half of a success. Yes, it's surprising that Heather was blackmailing Tom, but he was sabotaging the competition anyway. So she blackmailed him into doing what he was already doing. That makes the plot twist less effective. It might have been better if she blackmailed him over something else. Since Bettina is also sabotaging the competition, it means 3 of the 4 suspects are guilty. Bess is one of the highlights of this book. She's extremely funny as she riffs on her 2 favorite joke topics, hot guys and food. The majority of the sabotage incidents are directed at Bess, so either she's unlucky or the culprit thinks she's an easy target. I don't think Tom targeted Bess because he was worried she'd win the competition. From the start, it's pretty clear Bess won't win because she's too short. I don't know why her shortness is a disqualifying factor. It's not like she's modeling next to a visible height meter. In any case, you know Bess won't win the contest and become a professional model because that would ruin the status quo and destroy continuity. This is one of the books where you can solve the mystery on your own. The giveaway to readers is the woman who is seen with Tom. She's described in a very specific way, which echoes the description of a rival model from 100 pages ago. If you can remember that, you can figure out who she is and solve the mystery a few chapters before Nancy does. That's good. I like it when a book gives clues to the reader as to who the culprit is, without making the detective look like an idiot for missing out on those clues. Overall, this is a good book. I wish this had been the book Nancy Drew Game Number 30 was based on. It makes for a better reality TV show. The only major problem is character overload, with 8 models being added to the usual 3 to 4 suspects. The book handles the large cast well, but other reviewers complained it was hard to keep track of everyone, and I can understand that complaint. I give Nancy Drew Files number 51 a model crime, a 9 out of 10.